Hey there! Welcome to another episode of the People's Lima. It's episode number 95, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, 5 more episodes till episode number 100. And that doesn't mean I'm going to stop at 100. No, I'm going to keep on going. Hello there, and today is a very interesting. Today has been an Eric Lima day for me. That means the usual day. It's a good, decent day for me. Hey, check this out. Check this out. The Stanley Cup final is set. The championship is on the line as the Boston Bruins, who won the title 2 years ago, will meet the Chicago Blackhawks, who won it the year before the Bruins did, actually. Or was it the year after the Bruins? I forget. 2010 or 2012. Oh, 2000. Last year was the Kings, and the year before that was the Bruins. So yeah, it was the Blackhawks. It was 2010. So the Blackhawks are the champions in 2010. The Bruins were 2011. The Kings won it last year, but the Blackhawks knocked them out to advance. So one of those two teams will win it again this year. Will it be the Blackhawks to repeat in three out of 4 years, I believe, or will the Bruins do it 2 out of 3 years? Who knows for sure what's going on there? As you know, the Bruins got off, are coming off a sweep of the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're heavily favored. So the Bruins are once again, I think, the underdogs in this matchup. I think it may all go away to 7 games. I don't think the Chicago Blackhawks will be a pushover like the Penguins were. But the Penguins fought in the last couple of games. They were desperate, and unfortunately, the Bruins were too much for them. So will the Bruins do it again this year? Will the Bruins do it again to the Chicago Blackhawks? They haven't played each other in the regular season, unfortunately, due to the lockout. Everybody forgets about the lockout, so who knows for sure? And it took the Blackhawks 5 games to win their Western Conference Finals against the LA Kings. So it'll be very interesting to see how both teams are well rested up. This Wednesday we'll start it off Game 1 in Chicago. So be very interesting to see how that goes. And I was rummaging through my room today, and there's this big old. Am I pointing? Yeah, pointing. It's very difficult with this webcam. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Behind there, that little blue container. I was trying to find the Nintendo e-reader cards because I have them in the e-reader device. I have them somewhere. The question is, where the heck did I put them? That's the very interesting question on my part. But however, I did find some interesting stuff. I want now. How when you were a kid, or or a young teenager, you write letters to your favorite actor or actress, and you figured, they won't respond. You just try it out, give it a shot. Read the wind, shot in the dark. You figured, are they going to respond? They're not going to respond. Well, one of my favorite actresses is Tiffany Amber Thiessen. Now goes by Tiffany Thiessen, dropping the Amber, of course. Star of White Collar. She should be star of Saved by the Bell in Beverly Hills 90210. So I wrote her a letter. So I'm a biggest fan. I love her and all that. And it may be a postcard with her autograph. And guess what I got? This is back in the. I got this after I wrote her. This was like back in '95 or something like that. So it's still cool to this day. I could not believe it. And I was like, I didn't think she was gonna respond. Who knew, right? Who knew? It's weird, isn't it? Weird stuff happens every day in my life. So that's pretty cool. Another thing from back in the day I found. It's great to collect some nostalgic stuff so you can get rid of some of the junk. I got this, the Burger Catch Tomy Pocket Games. So, Tomy Pocket Games were huge in the 80s. Huge in the 80s. I got one of these bad boys. It was really cool. I used to have a little catchphrase for this game. It goes, lettuce, tomatoes, beef and bung, Burger Catch is on the run. And I was a kid when I said that, so sometimes I say stuff that doesn't make any sense. Trust me, I'm a weirdo, alright? Also, I picked up some, I found a Disney Adventures magazine of my favorite superheroes attitude 20 years ago, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's right. Really, really cool. And an interview with them. And I got 3 different TV Guide magazines of the old school kind. But here's the deal. All of them have The Rock on the cover. My favorite WWE superstar. I'm still keeping it. See, there's The Rock #1. And there's the Rock #2. Really cool. Really cool. And The Rock #3, and also it features an article on one of my favorite actresses, who's now following me on Twitter, and it would be the lovely Nadia Bjorn. Here she is. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, one of my followers on Twitter. I bookmarked it with a picture of Tiffany Amber on that. So, and also I just found this Bruins 2011. Will we see another one? Will we see that again? But this time around, not Tim Thomas. It could be Brad Marchand or even Patrice Bergeron holding the cup this time around. And Christian artist DeGarmo and Key, I saw them in concert back in the day in the 90s, probably 93, 94 around there, where they did a concert in September in New Hampshire. So it was like very cold up there. We went to water country. It was 55 degrees and we were all a bunch of nuts going in there. And I remember Eddie DeGarmo said, "You people are crazy," and we're all cheering, "Yay!" You know, I got their autograph, which, believe it or not, I still have it to this day. Unbelievable. So, and Eddie DeGarmo died. I forget which year he died, but you know, it was not the same. So, rest in peace, Eddie. And we still got this, so I'm keeping that for sure. Great momentum to remember by. Let's see, what else is on the docket? Not much. Monday Night Raw is coming up. You know, Dolph Ziggler is making a return, while Fandango suffered a concussion in his matchup against Zack Ryder. So I don't know. He may be pulled from the Payback pay-per-view this Sunday when he's supposed to go after the Intercontinental Heavyweight title. So that means Miz and Barrett once again could be that could be the case. But if he's good to go. He's still in the Intercontinental Championship matchup. I'm sure he will not pass up this opportunity for sure. And Triple H supposed to make a comeback again to face Curtis Axel one-on-one. I want to tell you about something about Curtis Axel. Now, you notice that, you know, he used his father's first name, and his nickname is his last name was the nickname of his grandfather, the Axe, Larry Hennig. So it worked for The Rock. Why can't it work for Curtis Axel? I believe it will work. And with Paul Heyman in his corner, who knows for sure? You know, you can hate Paul Heyman, you can like him all you want, like him or hate him. Paul Heyman knows how to make stars, mind you. So he was the owner of ECW, so it'll be very interesting to see what Paul Heyman can do with CM Punk, Curtis Axel, and Brock Lesnar. I always want to say Brock Lesnar. And I want to take this time also to. I know a lot of people dislike my videos. You know, the sound quality is not that good. And the town of underwater. I apologize for that. I'm trying to get. I may have to get a new webcam. I'm not so sure, but as long as I'm still having a webcam and still get sound out of it, you know, if you hear, as long as you hear what I have to say, don't worry about it. It's cool shoes, man. But I'll tell you one thing. People have been disliking my videos, and to those haters out there, I got one thing to say to you, and it's a catchphrase I have. You know, I could say a vulgar catchphrase or talk about your mama and all that, but I'm not going to do that because that's not how I work. That's not how I roll, folks. And this catchphrase is, Milli Vanilli is better than you. If you don't know what that means, I suggest you look up Milli Vanilli, and you'll know why. And I'll tell you what. I'm liking this. I'm liking this whole webcam thing. I'm doing my show. I don't care where I do the show, whether it's in my parents' basement or up on top of a Ferris wheel. I'm afraid of heights, by the way. I have to admit that. Or just going on Tilt-A-Whirl screaming my butt off. Whee! You know, I like to be funny. I like making people laugh. My goal, you know, if I became popular in Hollywood, that's fine. But I just do that to entertain my family and friends and have a little fun. That's the way I do. That's the way I roll, and that's how I do the cool thing in the ring. Alrighty then. That is all the time we have for the show. 5 more episodes to episode number 100. I'll keep on trucking, keep on rolling. Well, be cool, stay solid, and to all the haters out there, remember, Milli Vanilli is better than you. Holla! Bye!